In this month's People article, we take a look at Itzhak Perlman, and he is truly a man of many talents. He's a world-famous classical violinist. We had David Morton back with us. Hi, David.
How's it going, man? I can't play the violin, but I love people who do.
Absolutely. Well, David, there's a line in this article that really stuck out to me, and it talks about Perlman's parents. Our article says his parents did all they could to nurture his gifts. How do you think we can nurture a gift when we see it in others?
One way to do it is just by encouraging them, like when you see someone who does something well, let them know. Tell them, oh, you do this thing very well. Encourage them to try and do it in some different ways. Maybe you've got a friend who likes to, play the saxophone, but they just do it on the side. Maybe you tell them, hey, you should try to, maybe you should join a little band, you know what I mean? Or like join some, community group that plays together. Just help them find ways that they can use their gift and kind of build it up instead of it just sitting there.
Absolutely. It's so easy to criticize, whether you're a parent or a friend, but we also need to call out what's good in others. Well, David, on day 2, we talk about life's teachers in Perlman's life. What have been some of life's teachers for you?
In terms of people, one person who comes to mind is my high school English teacher. He was a cool guy. He was someone who really encouraged me to think about stories in a way that I hadn't before, to think about ideas, to kind of draw out how different narratives, different stories can have ideas that we can apply to our lives and also teach others about the world.
Yeah.
And also just failure in general has been a good teacher. Failure is something that happens. It doesn't teach you much. So I guess really it's just the people that I've had in my life when I had some really big kind of like stumbles that have helped me look at my failures in good ways and learn something from them.
Yeah, we have to look at things from a different perspective, right? And that is helpful when people point that out to us. Well, David, what is one thing about Perlman's life that really inspires you?
I think just the way that he reaches out to people with disabilities. There's just so many people in the world that maybe are not on the same, they don't seem to be on the same level as everyone else. They're not normal, right? People that are maybe missing limbs, or people that have like mental disabilities like autism or something like that. We might put them in a different category of like, oh, this person is less useful because they can't do these normal things. But that's totally wrong. We need to see how all of us together are all fitting these different roles. And honestly, I've seen people who have a child who has a serious learning disability. I've seen how that raising that child has made such a huge difference on the parents and the siblings of this child, and in really amazing ways. And that matters a lot.
Absolutely. Well, we also would like to hear from you. What are your thoughts about this topic or any of our topics this month in advance? Write into us at advanced@studioclassroom.com to let us know what you think.